Let's talk about the big cat because he went out early on Thursday and went out on the back nine. Immediately birdies 10, birdies 14. He's 2 under par, and everybody's all hot and bothered. Bogeys 15, bogeys 18, bogeys 1, bogeys 2, bogeys 4, bogeys 8, bogeys 9. Doesn't play well coming in, KP. It's a 74, and I'm a little bit worried that he's not going to be around for the weekend.
So I don't think he's going to be. So two things that stood out to me. One, Rory was 100 yards ahead of him on some of these holes. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was unbelievable. I guess I just don't totally understand why Tiger's hitting iron off the tee. I know that, like, this is. I mean, I think that was the strategy he took in 2007, right? And so he's like, well, same course, same, and it's a different course than 2007. It's not anything like what it used to play. That rough was so thick and so high, and it just benefited you more, I think, to hit iron and keep it in front of you. And now this rough it's nothing. I mean, it's almost like non-existent. You might get flyers out of there, you might get weird lies in there, but you have to take that risk and hit driver off the tee. You can't. Rory can't be 100 yards ahead of you and you expect to score with him, right? And then the other thing is, obviously, I mean, he looked horrible coming home. Like, his body was just, and I think the thing that's disconcerting is it's not just that he was hurt. He seemed to be surprised in the way that he was hurting. I think he was prepared for like a certain type of pain, and it was almost like it caught him off guard, like the manner in which he was hurting. And that's concerning. That worries me, because it's like, well, if you didn't expect this, then like, what's going on here? Is this like 2 steps backward from the progress that you made at the Masters? That's kind of what it felt like on Thursday.
Yeah, pain was the word of the day in his presser afterwards. And he lost another basically 2 strokes around the green, which has kind of been a trend, Kyle. And that's probably, I'm sure it's just lack of reps, right? I mean, the guy's got a world-class short game, but when you put it to the test in major championship conditions and you only play in major championships, like, that's probably the part of his game that he's, or it's not the part of the game that he appears to be struggling with the most statistically. That's the part of the game he's struggling with the most.
Well, and we were joking today about how, like, Tiger should only, like, his only swing should ever be in just tournament rounds. He shouldn't practice. He shouldn't play practice rounds because his body just breaks. But like, and it's kind of funny, but like, the unintended consequence of that is that your short game is not going to be, I mean, like you're saying, like, if you don't, like, that's the part that I think the rust can show the most when you're not practicing. And he clearly is just, he's not. I mean, I just don't know how it's going to go for the next 5 years. We don't need to like dive into that now, but it just doesn't. I don't see really the path forward for him.